Okay, good day engineers and students. So sa video naman na 'to, ang sasagutan natin problems, isang problem lang pala. So problem about the inductance and reactance ng transmission line kapag siya ay three-phase and single conductor. So take note na natin dito 'no, ang sasagutan natin is a three-phase transmission line, tapos each phase single conductor lang. Na hindi siya bundled conductors. So bago tayo mag-start, so formula ulit. So ito 'di ba, kung napanood niyo na yung ibang videos, ito lang din naman yung mga introduction natin. So focus na lang tayo for the three-phase. 2 times 10 raised to negative 7 na siya. Hindi na siya 4 no, kasi pang single phase yun. So 2 times 10 raised to negative 7, ln pa din ng GMD na pag-aralan natin on a separate video, and also the GMR. Di ba, what is the GMR kapag single conductor lang, yung self-GMR. And then the unit is Henry per meter. And in case, I think nakita ko sa problem, it is asking for the reactance, di ba, inductive reactance, XL. So mag-2 pi FL tayo mamaya. So ayun lang, no? So i-drawing natin ngayon. A single circuit 60 Hz transmission line consists of three conductors arranged in triangle with legs 5 meters, 5 meters, and 8 meters. So ipakita natin yung three lines, di ba? Yung tatlong conductors natin sa three-phase circuit natin arranged in triangle. Tapos sundin lang natin yung sa legs. So 5, tapos ayan. So pakita natin to. So, sa arrangement na to, we have equal sides, 5 meters and 5 meters. Pero pagdating dito, 8 meters na. So, 8 meters. The diameter of each conductor. So, since there is a given diameter, siyempre ang ililista na natin kaagad is what is the radius of each conductor. So, 0.635 centimeters over 2. Now find the inductance and reactance of the line per kilometer. Okay. So again, we are in three-phase and solving the inductance in the three-phase transmission line. 2 na lang ito. 2 times 10 raised to negative 7 ln of the GMD over the GMR, wherein the unit of this solution nga is Henry per meter. So tulad nga ng sinabi ko sa ibang videos, isa-isahin na lang muna natin na para hindi tayo malito. Pero kung kaya nyo na, pwede ng direct calculator. Now, paano na natin sinosolve engineers and students yung GMD kapag tayo ay nasa three-phase na? Diba nabanggit natin, kapag three-phase, always lang naman yon cube root. And then, titingnan lang natin sa loob, no, what is the distance nung tatlo. D1 to 2, D2 to 3, and D3 to 1. Diba? Let's say that this is 1, 2, and then 3. So, pakita natin yung GMD. Cube root of distance of 1 to 2, 5 meters. Distance of 2 to 3, 8 meters. And distance of 3 to 1, 5 meters. So by this solution, we have a GMD in meters. No, cube root of 5 times 8 times 5. So 5.848 meters. So 5.848 meters. And that will be the numerator, di ba, na GMD. Pagdating ngayon sa GMR, since single conductor lang naman, no, hindi pa siya bundled, self-GMR pa din. At dahil ang problem, hindi naman nagbanggit kung ano yung self-GMR na direct value, ipakita natin yung solution na 0.7788 times the radius, 0.635 centimeters over 2. And sana na i-take note na rin natin na kung gagamitin na natin sila sa loob ng LON, dapat 'di ba parehas ang unit ni GMD and ni GMR. So dahil nandito tayo ngayon sa part ni GMR, so siya na lang yung i-adjust natin. Gayahin natin yung unit ni GMD na meters so that mamaya we have the cancellation of units. So centimeters. So originally nasa numerator para mag-cancel, denominator. Tapos katumbas niya 1 meter. Now in 1 meter, we have 100 centimeters. So di ba para makita ninyo, we have now the cancellation of centimeters and we also have the answer in meters na din for the GMR. So 0.7788 times 0.635 over 2 over 100. 2.473. 2.473 times 10 raised to negative 3. And next, since we now have the GMD and the GMR, let us now proceed solving for the inductance. So 2 times 10 raised to negative 7 ln of the GMD, which is 5.848 meters over 2.473 times 10 raised to negative 3 meters. The unit is Henry per meter. So, di ba magka-cancel tong meters na to sa loob? Tama ba? 2.473? Okay. And then the required unit for the inductance is Henry per kilometer. So, since meron pa lang tayong Henry per meter, yung meter na to gawin nating kilometer. Di ba? Per kilometer. So, in 1 kilometer, we have 1,000 meters. So magka-cancel ngayon yung meters natin and giving us the final answer for the L na Henry per kilometer. So 2 times 10 raised to negative 7 tapos ln of the GMD. 5.848 over 2.473 times 10 raised to negative 3. And then yung kulay pula no, naka-times pa si 1,000. So, ito, 1.553 millihenry per kilometer. So, tama, di ba? The answer here is 1.554. Sulat natin. 1.554. So, sa magiging answer natin, 1.554 times 10 raised to negative 3 Henry per kilometer. Ito, di ba, engineers? Yung 10 raised to negative 3, so para makita natin na siya talaga yung key answer, di ba? Yung 10 raised to negative 3, siya yung milli. So, millihenry per kilometer. So, hindi lang naman ito yung question, di ba? So, extend natin yung paper natin. And let us now solve for the XL by simply multiplying 2 pi f. Is there a given frequency? 60 Hz. So, sa problem natin, we have 60 Hz. So, 2 pi f times the L. 1.554 times 10 raised to negative 3 Henry per kilometer. So, etong 2 pi FL, magiging ohm na siya. Magiging ohms na siya. Tapos, mananatili lang naman yung per kilometer. So, itong answer na to, i-times natin ng 2, ng pi, and ng 60. 0.586. 0.586 ohms per kilometer. So this is the answer. So let us check if this is the key answer sa reactance natin doon. And yes, we have the correct answer, no? 0.586 ohms per kilometer. So ganun lang, di ba, kapag three-phase. And ang sinolve natin, medyo madali pa siya, no? Kasi iyan ay isa lang namang single conductor per phase ng transmission line natin.